everyone. Hello everyone. Do tell me you can hear me all right, because that's very important that you can hear me. This is fucking crazy today. I have barely slept, so Pepsi Max. Cool, good, okay, so today we are playing Tomb Raider 4. We're playing the Alexandria levels. Sweet Jesus ladder, give me help. And yes, so I practiced it, I promise. And I will hopefully tell you a lot of stuff that you don't know. I will also show you some interesting reference photos. And Serenity here, who is my co-admin of my website, will post you links as I talk about them, hopefully. Don't worry, Serenity, there's not going to be many. So, and she will join us on voice chat very soon as well with Neha from Crystal Dynamics team. Hello, everyone. Thank you for following. I might not be catching up on the chat as well today because there's going to be so many of you. So very sorry about that. But yeah, I've done a lot of research for the past couple of days. Actually, it's it's my actual day off today, and I mean this entire week it was day off, but the entire week I was doing something, and most of it was like researching Tomb Raider 4, having some like stuff for you to show. So that should be exciting, hopefully. But please bear with me. This game is very old, and I have not played it in a while until like probably last night where I done the test run, obviously. What just happened? Oh, someone cheered for and made the place, making the place less crowded for Janice. Thank you for that. Hello, Crow Generation. Well done on streaming. I'm ready to continue with the where you left off yesterday. Hopefully, Lady Croft CZ will and Chris Nephilim will not mind if I am a bit late today, because I might be overrunning. Just slightly, a little bit, just a tip. Oh, it's roasting today. Jesus Christ, it's like 21 degrees in UK today. It's ridiculous. Couple of things. Oh, thank you for hosting a Charada, our Santa Claus. Couple of things. A lot of challenges today I might not be able to redeem for you. Thank you for hosting Gaming Man Confesses, simply because we are on a time limit today. But I will have a puppy cam later on. Just because everyone loves Ella, if she is of course in the house, because she is currently rolling around because it's very, very warm. Whew, okay. Cheering Mason is happy after a while more people start appearing and the place starts to get crowded. Yes, that's how it works basically. Oh my god, thank you for 10,000 bits, Uncharted. Jesus Christ. Uncharted, you are insane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right, I'm just waiting for the big raid so I can start. Oh, I'm worried so much today. I'm not ready for this at all. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? It's like, you are getting prepared for it, and then it's like, no. So yeah, Santa. It was Ashmas last Thursday, so there's Santa giving presents. Merry Ashmas. Someone was asking how was my birthday. It was not particularly exciting. I mean, I've done nothing except for like doing research on Tomb Raider 4, but the stream was incredible. You guys made me feel very, very special, so thank you for that. Uncharted is a bomb.com. Yeah, Uncharted is a sexy sex. We all know that. I hope you all enjoy my new sound alerts. Jesus Christ, guys, check new sound alerts. We have new sound alerts. I am okay. I'm live. Just telling people that I'm ready to be raided. New hair looks nice. Do I have new hair? It's very humid. I feel like Monica from Friends. It's humidity. No, it's old hair. There's nothing new in it. The purple is just the lightning, though. Thank you for following Real DK. I reached 300 followers on my birthday on Thursday. Thank you all so much. I'm very excited about that. It's just crazy. And I'm happy you're here too, Spitfire. Take your place is getting crowded with Janice, just like Taranit explained. Hello, Roland. Thank you for birthday wishes. Don't call me bitch. Just kidding. You can call me anything you want, my dear. Just waiting for the big raid. I'm not nervous at all. A link directed to jump.
It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded. It's early yet? Move along, ma chère. You make the place look crowded.
How have I been? I've been okay, more or less. I'm getting better, I should say. I'm working on a lot of things mentally, so it'll be fun. There's lots of stuff I need to tell you, so I'm gonna just go into Discord and speak to Neha from Crystal Dynamics. Everyone say, it shouldn't be freezing, really. I'm just checking. No, all good on my end, but maybe you want to refresh? Right, let's go talk to Neha. Hello, Neha. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, there you go. You are now live on my channel.
I hear myself twice.
I don't. Oh, because you're watching.
I was watching
right.
you, yes.
Yes. Well, I'm very sorry that you have to be up at 7 a.m. today for this.
Oh, no. I am up at 5:30 in the morning every day, so I'm used to it.
How do you do that? Like, I mean, I have to like wake up quite early to get Ella to pee in the middle of the night. But
yeah, actually,
ridiculous.
I would say my puppy trained me to start waking up early because when I got her last year, she would wake me up at like 6 o'clock in the morning every day. So I think she got me used to it. But yeah, I've been, just kind of working on healthier lifestyle. So I do like HIIT, like the high intensity interval training workout classes every day at 6 o'clock in the morning. So
that should be illegal.
Yeah. So I do it 6 days a week. So I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. So I actually woke up already, like, didn't really need an alarm. So you're good. I didn't need to wake up for this.
Well, I was up like at 4 getting a lot of pee, and I could barely sleep after that. Should I be waiting for the raid?
So I started the Crystal stream, but I think more people are on your stream than on Crystal. See, there's a bigger party on the Tomb of Ash channel than the Crystal Dynamics channel. But I will raid you just so that your channel is like on Crystal's channel.
Okay. Well, then we shall switch to the game view and start playing this game.
Yeah, I think you're good to start playing.
Saint Ra, Hathor, Bast, and all the rest of the Egyptian gods, please make it work because this game is old and it's ridiculous.
By the way, that's one of the coolest like opening animations I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you. I've spent a lot of time on it. Thank you. It's a retro replica of my room to some extent.
Yeah, it's
it's working. Okay.
I've seen your room. I've seen your room in pictures, obviously on Twitter and stuff, but the animation really brings it to life. So.
Okay. Well, there we are. Okay. It appears to be working. Okay, so welcome to Alexandria. This is where Sarah previously left off yesterday on the Crystal stream. There's a lot of things to go through, and frankly, there's Jean-Yves residing in that building over there, which we technically don't really need to go into because we kind of know what's going to happen, but we will go anyway because there's a cutscene trigger. A couple of things I want to highlight here in this area. Now there's going to be quite a few of those where I'll be telling you bits and pieces about stuff. Yeah, so here you can see on this area, so in early versions of the game, you can find the early versions on archive.org. There's like beta of PlayStation 1 versions. This area with the bike actually was not present as you can see, let me just turn that off. So there's the area with a bike that you will later be, you know, potentially riding, or it's Geneviève's bike, whatever. But yeah, it was actually not present in early versions. It was later on added. And a couple, and there's quick trivia for you here as well.
I'm sure I
Lara
recognize
seems
this.
to be recognizing this place. I don't know if that sound alert actually worked. I hope it did. Neha, did you heard it?
I did.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I will explain to Lara what she's seeing here is actually, and Taranati will link you all in the chat. We received a big bunch of files from Joby Wood, the level designer for Tomb Raider 4 and 5 and 3. And in those files, there's like reference photos for textures, objects, and stuff like that that they used to replicate in this game. And this is a photo of, assumingly from Alexandria somewhere. As you can see, the door is literally the same. So they tried to kind of replicate the whole area.
I'm
And
sure
Lara
I
will give me
recognize
compliments for that.
this.
There you go. Yes, so let's go and see Jean-Yves. They remind you of Chronicles. It's possibly because I'm not 100% sure who made Alexandria. It could be the same guy, Andrea, who did Rome and this as well. So that's probably why you get the vibe.
Lara, you are alive. I feared for you. What's...
Von Croy has the amulet.
Ah, this is bad. But he doesn't yet have the armor. There is still time to prepare for set.
There's still time to
John,
prepare.
I'm
Stand the
tired.
table.
Give a girl a break.
My dear, when all this is over, you can retire. But now we must move swiftly. My men dive in the bay for remnants.
Thank you
of
for the raid,
Cleopatra's
Crystal
lost palace.
Dynamics.
Cleopatra?
Yes.
Yay.
She realized the armor's significance and had it brought here. Some was subsequently scattered, but
And where would you recommend I start looking?
in the catacombs under Alexandria, my diggers have unearthed chambers connected to the Great Library. This would hold the true location of Cleopatra's palaces. We have yet to find a way in, but you...
Take me there.
There is a problem.
Von Croy.
Yes. His dig is expanding, crossing many of my own tunnels. Of course, my men would no longer work when Von Croy's...
How do they
thugs
have no
appear on the
AC
scene.
in Alexandria? It's
Time to
probably
introduce
roasting
myself
hot.
to Werner's loyal workforce.
Thank you for
First,
following, Norm.
You must get into the catacombs. Von Croy has them completely sealed up, and I fear he will soon have the armor.
Over my dead body.
This I fear also. I shall wait here for news. Return if you feel I can help in any way. Good luck, Lara. I fear you may need it.
I make my own luck.
Now, just gonna steal Lara's wind here for a second. I'm sure many of you people will know beautiful archaeologist Marina, who is like, she was actually in Megan's book and everything. She translated me a lot of Egyptian hieroglyphics for my tattoos. And one here actually says, I make my own luck in ancient Egyptian. So, sorry, Lara. I'm stealing your wind. Right, how do I switch back to my game? There you go. Okay. Trivia on Jean-Yves. As you know, he's not present in Tomb Raider Chronicles. There is a reason for that. It's because Core Design just created Jean-Yves without actually asking permission. So the guy was not very happy with that. His rationale was that his office is literally like a replica of his actual office. So he used that to, make the case against this whole thing. Funny thing though, the designer who created this office never actually seen Jean-Yves' office as well. It's just one big coincidence that it happened. So that's just a little bit of trivia. I don't think there's anything much for me to say here. I'm just gonna go. We're just skipping all these enemies. There's nothing really of interest here. This area is like pretty much done. I mean, you can return later on for more information away from Janaïs, where he tells you a bit more about the armor, but it's really not necessary. It's just, you know, playtime waste. Did I just... Oh, Crystal, thank you for 8,500 bits. Jesus. Lord Jesus as the fire. Hello, Massier. This music, I always dance to it very seductively when I hear it, but I'm not going to right now.
I wonder what the delay is like for me.
Oh, should I really stream for you as well, actually, you know, just to make it...
If your internet can handle it. It's
yeah,
up to
you should have reminded me.
It's okay. There's always, when you're streaming, there's always a lot going on.
Yes. Right. So I'm just gonna share you the share my screen. I'm gonna show you the OBS screen if that's okay. So that's, otherwise I'd worry that the game will, you know, it's the game. OBS frame rate. Okay, that should be fine. Can you see that?
Yep.
Perfect. Hello, Josh.
It's like Ashception. I see like
I know.
ashes.
Okay, here's a cheat code. I mean, you could technically, like, you know, hit them one by one, but white. Oh, I failed miserably with that one. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, let's redo that. That did not happen. Okay, so come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm having a problem here. Normally it just like explodes and, you know, you get all the things. And yesterday in my practice round it actually worked very well. So let's just try. Right, let's get closer. There you go. Cool. Whew. Otherwise you die, because, you know, that's how theme parks are. If you don't shoot all the targets, you get spiked by the spikes. Spikes.
It's been a while since I've been to a theme park.
Oh, me too. I think the last time I've been was actually with Megan and the gang at LA when we went to
really?
3. Yeah, that's the last time. Just on 15 it was. Jesus Christ. Now that's Peter Connolly there making that noise, the composer for this game.
I know any slow-moving mummy is Hetty racing Bon Croix.
Oh,
that's what we decided. Oh no!
Disgusting!
What is my death? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Lord Jesus as the fire. Yes, I'm trying not to swear as much today. It's very difficult with this game.
Are you okay?
No, I'm dying, literally. I want that crossbow thing.
You could say that you dead.
Hello, Taranata.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna save now.
Hello.
Are you delayed, Taranata?
No, I am actually listening to you on Discord, but I'm just gonna say hello to everyone, and I'm gonna be popping in like Steve did in one of these streams.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you, So I'm off to my modding duties again. Bye bye.
See y'all. Make sure to follow Taranati. She does awesome Tomb Raider and other variety streams where she tells you lots of stuff. Now, this guy here, the Snake Charmer, this is one and only Adrian Smith, one of the Smith brother, one of the like CEO people at Core, whatever. So you can see him on screen now, and the ornament on the booth is actually a replica of one of the ancient Egyptian ornaments from the British Museum. So a little trivia for you here. Well, it's hard not to make fun of Heidi.
Oh my
I
God,
like how
it's so
someone
cool.
actually spelled Heidi the way I spell it, which makes me very angry.
I didn't even say Heidi. I said Hetty. So
But
Josh,
said
that's on
Heidi.
you. Josh, you just roasted him without even knowing it.
Yeah, I didn't say
So-
anything about Heidi today for a change. It wasn't me.
Yeah,
It would be funny if someone said poor Heidi. Poor guy.
you'll find
I'm
the
sure
bot.
he will storm into Discord now, being like, "Why are you talking about me again?" Press F for Heidi. Right, okay. Speaking of Fs, subscribers, if you press exclamation mark and F in the chat, you get the animation on my mics now. It took me a lot of time to do that. I'm just kidding. It took me like 2 seconds. Thank you for following Amenhotep. Welcome to Egypt. There you go, F. You gotta be a subscriber to use it, everyone. Sorry. And now everyone's using it. Right. Now, Steve of War, who streamed first game, sells very nice merch with Egyptian Adventure. So if anyone wants a
Talented,
t-shirt,
brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit
When
on
you
it,
stream
eat
Ella
it,
later,
burn
is
through
she
it.
gonna be wearing her Lara Croft braid
no,
wig?
she needs like yeah.
I was impressed you got a photo of her with that, and it was a struggle for me to get a photo of my dog with the glasses alone.
Oh, it's
So
very difficult to actually like calm her down now. Although back then she was like very little still, and she kind of took some time to actually get excited. She was very sleepy most of the time, but now like within 2 weeks she grew so much that it's just impossible to pacify her. She's just like hyperactive all the time.
yeah, the only way I can get my dog to really listen, is with like a stick of cheese.
No, they're supposed to like peanut butter and stuff. Mine hates it. Like she absolutely hates peanut butter.
Really? Mine
she,
likes peanut butter.
She just runs around it and barks at it. That's it. Like
My dog likes everything, but her favorites are like cheese and boiled chicken.
we will summon her later, Josh. We will. Hopefully, she's in her as I call it, dogging area, but that's really not the term to use.
Beautiful
Yeah.
coastal ruins.
Yeah, it's very atmospheric. I like the thunder flare that you get on the lands in this game.
Yeah, it's such a nice scenic cutscene.
Yeah, and it's like it tells you, like, oh, look at all these places you can go, as if it's very non-linear, really. But in all fairness, it's very linear. This game. The good thing about Tomb Raider 4, and strange thing about Tomb Raider 4 at the same time, and I completely messed up that jump, and I did it again. The ability to actually go back and forth between the areas, and that can confuse you so much that you will spend hours and hours and hours on thinking, where the hell do I need to go? Do I do everything here, or that? Oh, that skeleton just collapsed. That was a bug. He's supposed to be. That's interesting. No, I don't think it ever happened to me before that he would just collapse.
collapsed in your presence.
It's like, oh, I'm tired. We played this yesterday. Leave me alone. Okay, so we go in here. Now, yesterday I saved that she was using the keys, and when I load it, she uses the key and the door doesn't open. There's a bug there. Now, a couple of things to say about this little area here. This Hermia something thing is actually a ancient Roman memorial thingy for, I believe, a wife and husband, like the gravestone or something. Unsure where it's present from, but you can look it up if you just Google Hermia, not hernia. It's actually Roman. I'm not sure what it's doing in Alexandria, because Alexandria is supposed to be like Greek Egyptian, but I mean, obviously it was occupied by Romans, but yeah, this is something, it will be present on quite a few doors in this game. So just one thing for you to show.
So did you learn of all these little Easter eggs and stuff from the core design devs?
Yeah, so they gave me the lots of reference photos and textures that they used, like reference photos for textures and objects and research, because they actually were supposed to go to Egypt to do like research how to like design it and stuff like that for this game. But then Jeremy Smith was like, nah, you guys go to British Museum in London. So they went to London, they took loads of photos, and Jobby Wood, one of the level designers, gave me all these photos, which are available on my website now. Terence already posted the link. So I just went through them yesterday as I was playing this. I'm like, oh, this is where it's from. Now, this head of Athena is actually a weird one, because this one is actually from a cover of a book, and a sci-fi book for that. It's Greek, by the Greek author Alexius something, Theodorus or something like that, and it's about like gods and stuff like that. I did not read it. I can hardly understand Greek, so, but this is where it's from. Yeah, to be fair, Lara is very different in this game, because in previous games she was more of like, you know, oh, I go there, I do things, I save the world, but also like steal stuff, because, you know, that's what I do. But in this game, she's actually, dare I say, emotional, responsible for things. You can see she's getting tired, like, because, you know, she's doing all this stuff to stop, you know, the end of the world that she herself caused. I was actually discussing this with Serenity, because this is actually interesting, because in the first levels that Heidi played, she warns One Croy like, oh, you old man, don't do this, because, you know, it's gonna be cursed, you die, and all that jazz. But now she kind of did it herself. You know, in the first levels, she removed the amulet and caused the apocalypse. So she kind of did the same thing that her mentor did, and now she's trying like to kind of fix it, and, you know, obviously stop the end of it. She feels responsible, and in the later levels that Chris will be playing, and Constantine, there will be like places where she's like clearly feels sorry for the soldiers that are dying, battling all these monsters, because she can't release them. So it's interesting. She's very different in this game. So, and I think it kind of reflects on developers as well, because they were also getting tired from Tomb Raider at the time as well. So it's very interesting, this game, in that sense. Lara's persona is completely different to the previous 3 games. That's my Pepsi Max bottle falling off. Ugh. My stash of Pepsi Max. Okay. Hello, Raider Mama. Hello, everyone else. Sorry, I'm slowly catching up on the chat. It's a bit difficult. There's so many of you.
Grief. These things are really huge.
Oh, Norse chick.
Just to weigh in on what you said regarding core design being tired with Tomb Raider, I think it was either Rich or Andy Sanham or someone from of those two. They actually said their most favorite Tomb Raider game they created was Tomb Raider 4, if I'm right.
Yes, there's the mixed, like it depends who you ask really. One of them did say that, but I also heard from the programmers nonetheless, even though they clearly hated making Tomb Raider 5 Chronicles, but they think Chronicles is, if it was finished properly, would be like the best Tomb Raider game in all that sense, because it has basically all the elements they kind of wanted from it. Piss off, Skelly Bob. Where's your friend? Why your friend disappeared? Oh, leave me alone. I'm not that kind of girl. No ding ding without wedding ring. Go away. Okay. Okay. I save now.
I think you can just shoot him with your shotgun off the ledge and he's gonna be like, bye.
No, he will resurrect eventually. So I love Chronicles. Yes, someone was saying about Chronicles narrative. Yeah, I love Chronicles. It was my first Tomb Raider game, actually. I don't like VCR levels because of the bugs, obviously. I get really frustrated there, but it is one of my faves. Thank you, Livashlin. Thank you for your BTs. Thank you so much. 20 bits. Massier, you will make an appearance in this game soon. There's a lot of pulling and pushing in this game. They become reckless and stop chasing. Oh, okay, I will do that. Thank you, little lifesaver. I tend to just ignore them. Yes, Massier, get prepared. You will appear in a second. Not this thing, obviously. Yeah, safe.
So you know how the crossbow won as, you know, fan favorite weapon for Tomb Raider 4? I think that's because it has that awesome explosive ammo thing where you can just, you know, shoot, boom, no more Skelly boys.
Yeah. I when I used to play this, I would always use cheats for ammo, and I would always use that crossbow for that. Here's Massier. Let's hug a Paul from the back. Oh, I can't. He's from Poland, you see. Oh, come on. This should work. Come on. Oh, thank God. I tend to just ignore this flying thing until like later on, where there's like a lot of them. Yes, Paul. Finally, someone got the joke. Right. Not the most annoying thing in the world right now. The ropes. I bloody hate these ropes so much. Right. Okay. Let's save. Let's go. Oink. Okay,
Good freaking luck. Good freaking luck with this.
Yes. I make my own luck. And I die myself too.
I don't like the look of this. One bit.
Norstic is using the soundbite. Okay. That should really do it. Oh, sweet Jesus logic, please make it work. Come on. From the first try.
First try.
Yay,
Well
nice
done.
one.
Well done.
I thought we're gonna be here for like half an hour. But no. I see speedrunners doing it with one rope. I have no idea
It's-
how. I'm gonna die now. Yeah, well, I done. Yeah, that did not happen.
Loaded before we could see the death.
Yes, I did not die. That's what Lori does. Gaming Man confesses when she's like, "Oh, well, I reloaded before I died, so that counter shouldn't
That's
go
what Hetty
up."
was doing. That's what Hetty was doing yesterday too.
Nah, fine. It's
Doesn't
okay.
happen if you don't see it.
Nah, that's not how things work. So, I'm not collecting any secrets. I'm very sorry. I have no time for it. Pre-recorded. I'm not. This is not pre-recorded. Piss off, Chris. So rude. Look what I have to work with. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Got this.
Go!
Yeah.
Oh, safe. Okay. Piss off, ghost. Ghosting around. Now, I can't remember where I should go, up or down here. I think it's up. I think it's... Darling made it. Hi, Zom. I thought we were good friends, but clearly we're not. Right, so this bit here, this is where I will get rid of these ghosts. Well, I might as well do that since I fell off. Totally intended this. I wanted to do this. Come on, ghost. Get away. I showed you the birdie. Get out. Come on. Touch the birdie. There you go. Yeah, I also died a lot working out ropes. It was very difficult, Dragon Ollie. Because, you know, who listens to tutorials? Who cares? Just go and do it. Oh. Okay.
Ash, legit question. Was that actually a strat that you climbed all the way up to the rope and then, you know, tried to swing? Is that something that makes it better when you try to aim?
So when you climb all the way up and then slide down, it basically it stops it from swinging. So it's stable.
Oh, I see.
Then. Yeah, there's a couple of ways to do that. There's one. That's one way. There's a quicker one, which is you save on the rope, and you load on the rope, and it will be stable. But obviously, that's a bit risky. You need to hold action when you load. Otherwise, she goes, "Wah! I'm dead."
Well, I didn't know that. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, you sounded so enthusiastic about it. How did you finish this bit then without knowing that? I thought that's...
How did I finish is probably how everyone else. It took me 500 billion tries and eventually, you know, one of these tries had to work.
Ah. I think I just downloaded the save file when I first played this. I was like, no, screw that, I'm not doing this. I legit was breaking keyboard at that point. Because I didn't know about the strategy. I don't know where I heard of it, or maybe I kind of worked it out eventually, but...
You owe me an explanation, I'm waiting.
Oh, Caviar. Caviar from the Angel of Darkness is definitely drunk when she talks to Lara.
You owe me an explanation, I'm waiting.
Like, come on. An explanation, I'm waiting. Come on. She's definitely drunk.
And today we learned that ghosts can swim.
I know, but I don't know what's happening to it. It's having a party there. You spin me around. Come on. Get out. And look, the bird is nice. Give it a hug. Okay, bye. So that's ghost done. I mean, you could technically let them like roam. They don't really push you off or anything like bats do. So they just slightly like annoy you, but Spitfire wants to redeem duck lips. I don't know if I should be doing that. I mean, it will be fun. A bit later, Spitfire. Not right now. Not in this bit.
Oh, I see Hetty. I don't know if he was here when we were talking about him
Yeah,
before.
Heidi is here. I mean, you can redeem them later if you want. Heidi will redeem duck lips. I don't think Heidi has enough points. He doesn't watch me much. And that serves you right, dear sir.
Wow. There's a lot of shade.
Have you ever seen my duck lips mode, Neha?
No.
Oh, you're gonna have a lot of fun when that happens.
I think someone
I'm
needs to
scared.
redeem it.
Yes, no one redeemed it yet. But yeah, I mean, they can if they want to. I will do
Whoops.
it. What you mean? Tomb Raider 2 is scary to watch. Yes, I don't really like Tomb Raider 2. I know I'm in big minority here, but Tomb Raider 2 and 3 are probably my least favorite in the entire classics. I know I will get like shitloads of unfollows right now. I know it's blasphemy. I know. Oh, someone redeemed.
I think someone redeemed.
Oh, I wonder who that was. Yeah, maybe you should redeem tarot card reading so I can tell you your fortune as well as.
Oh,
the duck
no,
lips.
he's here.
Oh, Chris also redeemed duck lips. Come on, someone redeem tarot
Hey,
card reading.
everyone! Welcome the second place winner, only to Werner von Croy in the Race of the Iris.
Hedy. Oh, I'm sorry. I just got a redeem on my channel, and I'll briefly tell someone their fortune to Taranate. Taranate, any particular question you have to the spirit?
Yes. I wonder, how do these rope mechanics work? And will
Okay.
they continue to haunt my dreams?
Okay, I will consult the spirits right now. Neha, watch the stream. This is gonna be fun.
I have Ashception. I see two of you. One of you in real time and one of you delayed, so I'll see it twice.
Oh no.
I'm scared. Should I be scared?
Yes, you should. You definitely should.
Okay, I'm scared.
There's no
Hedy, hello.
What is that? What? What? That's not duck. That's not a ducklet.
Oh.
I think we have a very different idea of what a duck looks like. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not a ducklet. Oh.
Hey, I'm afraid.
Okay, so your fortune. Oh, this is
I have no idea.
the circle. Oh god.
Oh, this is not okay.
He's just like, it's not okay.
This is
Alright,
I think
his card
Yeah.
said, and back to
hope you-
Tomb Raider 4.
I hope you understand all that. You too, Chris.
Oh my goodness gracious.
absolutely, absolutely. I understood everything. Thank you so much.
Well,
I will
that's clear-
sleep so
that's-
much better now.
But that's how fortune telling works, you know. They tell the exact same thing.
Burn. Back to the game, please.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That's
on the
why I
road.
have me.
On the rope again. Pressing wrong button, and I'm about to collapse again. No, I'm not. Okay. These bastards like to. Or this is what they like to do. I did not die.
Oh
Ash?
wait, I know somebody who does the same thing as you, saying that they did not die and just loading before they actually crashed to their death.
Oh, is that
Oh, we
my,
were
my
just
mother?
talking about that.
Yeah, Heidi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We were talking about you.
Yeah, what did you say about me? I joined in, I was
Nothing-
not even
nothing-
aware you were talking about me.
Nothing good.
I'm assuming it's nothing good coming from you, Ash. You know.
Me, I was not the one who started the conversation. It was actually Neha.
What is that
Neha?
supposed to mean, Hetty?
Is there anything you wanted to tell me?
There are lots of things I want to tell you.
Oh my! Look at the time.
You
I think I
shouldn't
need
ask
to
that
go.
question
Why?
because this is Ash's stream.
Yeah.
okay.
We're discussing about it later, huh?
It's okay. Some of us like it that way.
Trust me, Ash is enjoying every single second of this, of you trolling me, Neha.
I mean, you are the easy target, to be fair. So.
Yeah.
That's because I'm too nice. It's always the nicer.
Too
person.
nice. Okay, see,
I'm just
I don't
passing-
buy this nice guy act
And
anymore.
he's not nice at all. I'm just passing I'm just passing what Lori just said. Shut up, Heidi. that's what Lori said, not me.
Hetty is getting bullied.
No, I don't think so.
Well, at least for once, it's not Ash.
Yeah, true.
I
Someone
mean,
new.
what do you mean? Ash? I never bullied Ash. Like,
Yes, you
No,
did.
no,
I don't know if
usually,
you bully Ash,
no,
but I
no,
never did.
usually, it's me and Norsk and Steve who bully Ash, so don't worry about that.
Oh, actually,
No,
Steve never
normally
bullied me.
it's everyone. I just claim to be bullied on everyone's stream.
Well, to be honest, Ash, you do sue a lot of people.
I tend to sue companies, in all fairness, like Northern
Yeah.
Rail and stuff, or DPD right now. I'm like, I've been Karen before Karen was a meme, so.
Yeah, I'm assuming you are one.
What's French Karen?
Karen.
Fight!
It's
Fight!
It's a
fight,
name.
Fight!
It's literally a name.
But I mean, do you have like a French variation of Karen? I don't know,
Nah,
like,
when Frenchies have assimilated the name when someone is being like, "Let me talk to your manager," even in French, would just be like, "Okay, Karen, whatever you say."
Yeah, I hope Dallas is. I can't grab Massier. I can't grab a Paul.
Disclaimer, no
struggling.
offense to any Karens in the chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Celine. Celine is the French Karen.
Actually, nah. It's not,
Oh,
it's
bloody
not even
hell.
that bad.
Massier, why can't I grab you?
Just
Oh, there you go. Oh. Ooh, that was difficult.
So how'd you sleep last night, Hetty? Did you have any dreams or nightmares?
Actually, I slept pretty well because I'm don't drink, kids. I was having a party with people, so I just slept for 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
I was honestly
Did
too
Von,
dead.
did
to even
Von Croy
think.
ever appear in your dreams in those 4 hours?
Grab the ball again.
No. However, I did see some of the replies on Twitter of you showing my clip, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting exposed."
It's a
I got
great
it.
clip.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. It's an amazing clip, even though it. Oh, there's one. There's also one that's pretty good.
That did not
I
happen.
was gonna say at the beginning when Ash died twice, I'm like, maybe we should get a compilation if this continues.
Yeah, honestly, like you guys should do like a highlight reel and also a death count compilation. You should do both. Because there are some golden deaths in.
Okay, but
in
if
those.
there's an Ash compilation, we could just leave out the duck lips. That one can just not.
It's actually a wrinkle trainer from Wish. That's what it said. But when I see it, I was like, this looks ridiculous. I need to get it for my stream. So yeah, I got it. It was like £1 or something. Just
Okay,
really
but
bad.
13th Elysium, the reason why we bully Hetty is because he was like all confident. He's like, nah, I didn't need to practice. I'm like the Tomb Raider 4 expert.
To be honest,
Okay.
I struggled only on Von Croy. On the all of the levels,
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean
even
the
think I
entire
died
game
once.
then?
Wait, actually, I don't think I even died on the other levels that I did yesterday after Von Croy. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, well.
Interesting
see?
lies.
Well, I have reviewed half of the stream already because I need to download it and send it to you. And so far, I died only once to the how Von Croy how I was sprinting and I was not jumping, and I fell to my death.
You fell to your death.
Listen.
Yeah.
I am listening.
I'm just
We're
standing
listening.
No,
here
that's what he
being
was.
like,
That's what he was saying to Von Croy.
Oh, yeah, that's
when
the thing I
Von
do
Croy
say.
was beating him.
I tend to say that.
You be talking about Von Croy and stuff, and I'm here like, how the hell is Ash not wanting to kill these Kelly boys? How the frick you just ignoring them?
Why not? Just leave
The
them be.
I
experiment.
don't know. Because they go
Skeletons
boom.
have rights too.
Yes,
I
they
was
have a
one.
right to die.
Oh my god. Why are you so violent?
Violent.
By the way, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, mummies.
Oh, mummies. Yes, mummies. In one of the developers' files that Terence kindly left you a couple of times the link to, there is a mummy. By the way, I forgot to say that Alexandria screenshot that I showed you earlier is thanks to Kalfi, who provided it. And there is also a mummy, the unreleased mummy enemies in Tomb Raider 4 in one of those reference files. You can actually put it in Tomb Raider level editor if you are enthusiast. I believe they were cut out from the main game because they look a bit more gory, so it would not possibly pass the censors of the time. But this is basically stuff that was cut out from the game. You can get them on my website if you want them to put them on your game. This screenshot is thanks to Lego, by the way, because I have no idea how to use level editor. So I only host the files, but I don't look at them. So there you go. This is something that you could potentially see this in this game at some point. This is too much blood for my child. Yes. Can I speak to the manager of Egypt? There's too much blood on this mummy. True, Tomb Raider 1 did get away with body horror, but we don't know what they were trying to do here with ratings and stuff. I only assume it was cut out because of the rating, but we genuinely don't know why this enemy was removed. So
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, El Hava.
yeah, I remember El Hava. Yes, I do. I will mention El Hava in a second, but I have something else to show you all. It's these snakes. I'm just gonna show it now because I might forget later on, but there is these snakes are a reference to the actual location in one actual tomb in Egypt, so you can see it on your screen right now. So these snakes appear here in one of the levels. I believe it's in Temple of Poseidon or in Cleopatra's Palace. This actual area is replicated completely, so we might see it later on, but I just might forget to show you. So there you go. Hello, Sean Dempsey. Thank you for following. Right, Skelly Bob. I'm gonna ignore them as well, just to make Tyrannosaurus of City go.
Why would you follow Ash? No, I'm just kidding.
Why would you follow you?
That is a good question.
I know. That's why I don't follow you.
Jerry.
Oh, man.
Oh god, my action button doesn't seem to be working. There you go.
You owe me an explanation. I'm waiting.
I think it's... Oh yeah, I think it's because of the bug when you let go of a pole bar. You have to let Lara like idle for like a second and
You
she
owe me
will
an
be able
explanation. I'm
to
waiting.
press action again. It's a bug in tier 4.
Ugh.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, let's see. My middle name is Suzanne because I'm Sue. Might change my name actually to that. That would be nice. Right, this bit here now. Right, I'm slightly... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I remember there should be stairs. Okay, now I'm going. Do I have all 4? Yay, I got 4 tridents. It was actually funny when I was collecting those tridents yesterday, my practice run. I was like, huh, trident, what does it remind me of? And it reminded me of Rydent, which is a cosplayer for here. His name is Rydent. Trident.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's
you're
fine. She's
fine, you're fine.
alive. She's alive. She's good. She's good. She's a good girl.
She just twisted her ankle.
Yeah, she's fine. Which one should I go in first? I can't remember. I think it's... I'll go on this. Screw you, Skelly Bob. You're dead already. Don't make me kill you second time. Okay. Now, I am picturing Peter Connell recording the sound effects of flushing water. I bet he went to the toilet and just recorded knowing Peter.
Wow.
Well,
Come
as long
on,
as it's effective,
seriously.
you know what I mean?
That is a toilet flush.
I mean, you remember in that one of the ambiental soundtracks, it really does sound like someone flushed the toilet, but you're in a pyramid deep beneath the earth, so it's like, who the hell is flushing and who the hell did the plumbing of this place?
Oh.
Yeah, I like Tomb Raider 4. I agree with Josh. This game is quite epic. It's good. It's again, it's one. I have 3 favorite classic Tomb Raider games, and this is one of them. So, I mean, I like them all to some extent. I just don't particularly like Tomb Raider 3 and 2 as much. They're my least favorite. Tomb Raider 4 is one of my top favorites because of this Egypt story is very good as well. Andy Sandham, I think, managed to capture Lara's persona very well, was making her different, but also the same at the same time. Like, she's clearly different because, you know, she feels responsible, she's like emotional with things like that, she's tired and she kind of had enough, but she's also same badass character, so...
Ash, here's a question for you. Which Tomb Raider from Crystal is your favorite Tomb Raider?
Underworld.
Here.
Honestly, same, Ash.
Oh, stop copying me, Heidi! Oh my god, Terrence, look at this!
Oh.
To be honest, yeah, Underworld is awesome. Thanks for subscribing, Sadira92.
So my guess is we're all getting hyped for the Underworld month then as well, aren't we?
It will be interesting. I sure hope people will be playing it on PC, not Xbox, just for their own sake. Controls on Xbox I found a bit tricky.
Chill out and die.
And I'd play it for the first time. I'm playing it on PC anyway.
Yeah, PC
Neha,
is good.
here's a question for you. Which Tomb Raider games did you play? Perhaps you already answered this, but sorry, I didn't catch it.
I've answered it before, but I've played so 96, 2, 3, 4, and then like the reboot ones. So I missed like.
Hide them. I thought we were friends. Don't wish this kind of thing on me. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. So I missed the ones in between. So mostly the Legend era, and then like the last couple of ones in the Classic era.
Cool. Good to know.
Oh, come on. Slime.
I hope you loaded on medkits.
Huh?
I hope you have a lot of medkits. Oh my god, okay, never mind. You have a shit ton of them.
The reboot games are like fresh in my mind because, you know, I actually played them in the last like few years, but the classic ones, like the first 4, I played them when I was young. So like it's like I remember some stuff, but like I'll watch the game, like when I watch the games and stuff, I'm like there's a lot of stuff I don't remember because I didn't replay them a bunch of times like a lot of people. But I think Tomb Raider 2 is what I had the most memory from
Ouch.
because I think I talked about it
Ouch.
in like my in the community video, but that was like my first one.
Oh my god, I'm getting bamboozled by this thing.
Yeah, he's
By
This is why I'm like, why are you
thing.
not killing them?
You know what?
Yeah, I would
Okay.
just blow them up. Besides, the ghost is really not helping, huh?
Yeah.
Leave the ghost alone.
Orange, I think I said it before, but I was planning on streaming Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld, but that's just like on my personal channel.
So Neha, here's maybe some interesting info for you, if you didn't know it. But Ash and me attended the Shadow of the Real event, Shadow of the Tomb Raider reveal event in London, and I remember the first time we played the demo, we were like, "Holy hell! This is actually a lot of similar to Tomb Raider 4 with the whole, you know, apocalypse theme going on, and she's responsible for, you know, causing havoc on all of these." Poor people. So yeah, you remember that, Ash.
Mm-hmm. We were not the only ones either who noticed that as well. There, quite a few people said the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Thank you for following, Tim.
Throwing my own 2 cents about Shadow being revealed, I also tested it in the different context in June. Before it was released, I honestly felt the exact same as you, Serenity. Because, you know, obviously she's done a huge mistake and now she has to repair it. So I was like, oh my god, yeah, I'm having huge GR4 vibes. Because she said the apocalypse kind of thing.
Those
and
faces,
also on the game.
Sorry, interrupt because before I forget, those faces on the wall there, there they are. They're from British Museum. I called the file uglyfaces.jpg just because they are. Like, why would you put that on your wall? Like, how is that pretty to look at? Who knows?
It's actually very interesting.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Go on.
It's actually very interesting when you compare how Lara here in Tomb Raider 4 behaves in terms of trying to save the world from an apocalypse to how Shadow Lara behaves, and you can even say in some sense that Genevieve is sort of has the same role as Jonah in Shadow, because Jonah is her moral compass, whilst here Genevieve is also like, sorry, you freaked up, you can't sleep, you have to go fix your own mess. And so it's quite similar in that. Yeah. Yep.
Or I call
exactly.
Winston now.
Or I call Winston.
555 Winston.
But then again, they are so different in how they are handling these things and these emotions, because obviously classic Lara just plummets through and she's like, give a girl a break, but fine, I'm still gonna do it. Whilst Shadow Lara is like, I have to do it, I have to do it, I have to do it. And Jonah is like, no, you have more immediate things to worry about. You know, leave that stuff for a bit later on. So it's really, really interesting when you try to analyze all of the the narrative choices they did for both of these games.
Yeah. There's a line, I believe it was in either Ser's or Heidi's playthrough, where Lara goes barking mad at the dog in the cutscene. Andy Sandham, who wrote it, was teased so much by core design for it. But I think it's great. I think it captures Lara so well, but he was so ashamed of it. This scene here, the burial thing of a set, of Anubis, I mean, the burial scene by Anubis, so there you go, there it is. It was replicated here in a different style, slightly, but this is what it is. It's Anubis, the god of death, mummifying someone and sending them off to the afterlife. You have your canopic jars on the bottom where, you know, body parts were stored and stuff like that. You all watched Mummy. I should not tell you that kind of stuff. Do not read from the book.
But you should definitely be telling us a little bit about Egyptian mythology, because I know you know some very interesting facts about that.
Yes. So we here in this game, we are fighting Set and try to restore Horus, the god of light. Now we also visit the tomb of the temple of Isis, not the people Isis. I mean, like, you know, not the horrible people Isis, the goddess Isis. So the goddess motherhood. So the myth of death of Osiris of ancient Egypt, and I swear to you this is true. We're in Lost Library now. So I honestly swear this is educational purpose, Neha. This is not nothing else, okay?
This is an educational stream.
Yeah, this is very educational stream. This is actually, you know, it's a history. Look it up. In basically ancient myths, Osiris got killed by Set and he was split in multiple parts. Isis basically was trying to find his missing pieces, like every now and then, blah, blah, blah. She was trying to find it. She eventually did find them, but she could not resurrect anything except for his ding-dong. So she resurrected his ding-dong and turned into a bird and had sex with it. And then she gave birth to Horus, the eagle god thingy. So that's how Horus was born. Now, this is not where it ends, unfortunately.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. It gets worse. It gets better.
Oh god.
So so Isis is actually and Osiris are actually brother and sister. So they're also husband and wife. So with Seth's wife, I forgot the name now. Lori will tell us in the stream. Yeah, I don't know. But they're all basically brothers and sisters and stuff like that. So Horus was born. He became like very popular among like gods and stuff like that. And Seth was like, oh, I need to get rid of this annoying child, blah blah blah. My nephew, I need to murder him. And but Horus was also like Nephthys. Yes, there you go. That's the name of the Seth's wife. Neha is very quiet.
Here.
Like Neha is very quiet right now. She's like, "What the fuck did I sign up to?"
I'm soaking it all
I joined
in.
at like the wrong time.
Oh, you always join at the right time, Lori.
So Seth was like trying to get rid of Horus, but Horus also wanted to avenge the death of his father, Osiris. So he speaks to his mother Isis, and they make a cunning plan. What they're gonna do, they're gonna collect Seth's semen and put it in his lettuce salad, because that was his favorite dish. I'm honestly not. I'm serious here. This is actually the myth of ancient. This is like first like kind of stuff in ancient Egyptian history. You know, this is a kind of very liberal thing, if you want to call it, in there. Well, how do you collect this kind of thing?
Ash, sorry, I think a picture appeared. You need to get rid of it.
Yeah, a picture is appearing on your stream for no reason.
Thank you. I pressed numlock 1, that's why. So how do you, you know, collect semen and feed it to Seth? Well, obviously the nephew Horus decides to have gay sex with Seth. So it happens.
Yeah.
Move along, my
Yeah.
You make the place
So
look
he
crowded.
collects the semen, and obviously he can't kill Seth because, you know, it's a god. The end, that's the myth.
Move along, ma chère. You make the
Yeah,
place look
ancient
crowded.
Egyptians were awesome. So they go. Here's a bug here, a little bit trivia here for you. If you shoot grenades and trigger the following cutscene, the horseman will actually won't be able to ride a horse. So yes, no, his uncle banged his nephew, not another way around, Dragonoli. Yeah, it was not. Yeah, there's a good game book. Yeah, there's a good book by Hamish Steele. It's a comic book on ancient Egyptian myths called Pantheon. It's all explained there very well, in a funny way.
And also there is a Raidacast episode where they talk about Egyptian mythology and they compare it to how Tomb Raider did it. So yeah. Shout out to Raidacast.
Yeah, Neha left the chat.
Poor Neha. She's just like,
I'm
she's
too
probably
innocent
like,
for
I'm
this.
here.
I'm too
Yeah.
innocent for this. I'm sorry, this
We
is
must
how
protect
mythology
Neha.
is. This is the mythology, you know, this is...
It is history, though. I learned about this when I
It
was
totally
like,
happened. Oh, I hate these man things. Yes, they are, Kaizem. The spaces are indeed from Greek coins. It is a good Catholic girl stream, but a good Catholic girl, which is me, likes her mythology and, you know, it's education. Look it up, Spitfire. Teaching you ancient Egyptian history. We'll get to the myth of Hathor later on as well. That one is a bit less intense.
well,
Yeah, well. I believe that myth of Horus and Set is actually like one of the earliest depiction of homosexuality in any mythology, to be honest. So it's kind of quite interesting that all the way back then they were doing that. The Greeks had affinity for heaven. Yeah?
I was just going to say, well, to them, homosexuality wasn't seen as anything other than just a part of everyday life. You love who you love, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Yeah.
It's only future religions that came in and made it a bad thing.
True. Here for education. Yes, totally. This is what we're here for.
Professor Capriello reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty, yes. Building, construction complete. Now, what the hell am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going into the water, am I? Am I going the right way?
oh, hold on.
I think I am. Or I'm going wrong way. Yeah, Greeks also had kind of similar mythology, and they also were as a Greek myself, according to my DNA test, they also had all the gods and goddesses were related to each other, like they're all like brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And they all were cheating on each other and stuff like that. Zeus particularly was very bad for things. He was literally molesting everything that moves or doesn't.
Roman and Greek are like pretty much the same, just with different names, no?
Yeah, Romans did steal a lot of motifs for their mythology. Am I going wrong way? No, I'm not. Okay. It's just an alternative. Neha, 7 a.m. in the morning on Saturday, learning about ancient Egyptian homosexuals.
Well, it is 8 a.m. now.
Okay.
And I mean, it is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it is Tomb Raider 4 month, can't escape from it.
Pits.
Yes, it is absolute pits. Right, I think I have them all, so I need to... Oh. Right, now I need to go and get the thing activated for the planetary puzzle. And I just need to remember where the hell is it? So that will be interesting. I seem to have forgotten. I like how everyone's like Caligula was like, hold my beer. Yes, mythology, everyone.
This is why Lara's actually interested in it. She's a big, big, big perv.
Or maybe she's like, well, at least I'm not like what them.
Nah, she's just, oh, look, shiny things. Bye, mine,
yeah, mine,
yes.
mine. She's a magpie, seriously. Lara is a total magpie. Shiny, mine.
Definitely.
Mine. We get to the myth of Hathor when we reach the Temple of Isis, because there is a reference for Hathor in there. Also, interesting remark for you about Egyptians. If any of you like to watch Stargate SG-1, the language that Egyptian gods speak in there is actually Coptic Egyptian that we modern day people assume what ancient Egyptian sounded like. This information is again also from Marina, the PhD in Egyptology, I believe she is. Oh, did not. Yeah, okay.
Oh, this is always a place where you. I don't know how you cannot take damage. It's.
Yeah. Am I even going right way?
I wouldn't know.
I think I am, but I'm not sure. You should be this class's new history teacher. No, I don't think I can handle children. No. I mean, I want to be a lecturer one day in the university, but not for like school kids. Maybe one day.
It's horrible.
True.
I couldn't do it.
No. You need special kind of patience, or
You actually
be like,
need patience.
or you need to be like completely bonkers to teach children.
Or you need to make peace with the fact that you will not have patience after that anymore.
Yeah, true. I mean, I would like to think I was good at my school, but I probably wasn't.
I mean, I was good, and I did pay attention, but I would have days. You just have odd days where you're just like, yeah, I really can't bother to learn today.
Oh, I hate this. How is this the library? Oh, I'm gonna die. I positioned myself in the wrong way.
To be honest, this is what libraries look like for me. It's just like death and suffering, because I have dyslexia, so when I'm trying to read books, this is exactly how it feels, getting sliced in half.
I do work in university, so I should not be saying that. I will not comment. Pensacola Mist, would you like a role of field professor of Tomb Raider studies? I would like to. By the way, everyone, check out Pensacola Mist on Spotify. Very good synthwave band. If you liked my intro music, it's quite similar. They're very good. Check them out and give them a follow. Right. Okay. Okay. I know where I'm going now. So that's good, isn't it? Okay.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks, Terranet. Now, the planetary
I remember getting
puzzle.
the demo for this bit, and then just like being absolutely in awe of it. I was so excited for when the game was coming out, but then they completely changed it.
I don't remember the demo.
I just remember being in that room with all the blue doors, and then trying to get into each and every one, and they're all shut.
Is that the Times exclusive?
I don't think it was, because
I remember the demo. I played the demo. Yeah.
It might have been with a PlayStation magazine.
This needs to go into the center, and I think I overshot it. This is Earth, obviously.
Do you know where actually is the map located for how to solve this puzzle? Because I remember that's one of the things that Steve was complaining about in his videos, because you had to use you have to use binoculars and that thingy which lights things up with the binoculars. No, it's not in this room. I forgotten which one is it, but yeah. So that's, you get the map and it tells you exactly where each planet should be.
All right. No, I only solved it because I kind of know where the planets are.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed. The texture work is so much better in Tomb Raider 4 compared to Tomb Raider 3. Yeah, it's mostly because a lot of the textures actually were borrowed from, as I was saying, from like a British museum where they were taking photos and stuff like that. There's so many. Same for Tomb Raider 5 Chronicles. We also published like reference photos. It's very interesting. So if you would like to, if you are playing Tomb Raider 4, Tomb Raider 5, check it out. Seriously, you will recognize a lot of textures. It's very cool.
I'm gonna link it in a second. Just let me. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Put a caption to it as well. Like this is where you can find it in case people get confused. Right. This one I believe goes in there. That's Mars.
Come on. Wait.
Now, Laurie will correct me if I'm wrong. There are 5 planets here. I believe ancient people believe that the sun is actually a planet as well. And they only knew 5 planets. Is that right?
I think so. It's not something I really looked into as much.
And we will get into that bit later on, where we'll see the ancient Egyptian zodiac actually projected on one of the walls, which also uses 5 planets. So this is why I think they've done some good research here on that. Yeah, they did believe in geocentric universe, so the Earth is in the center. Oh, the sun. I do enjoy pushing things, Josh. Yes, I've seen your message. The sun needs to go all the way.
I don't know about you guys, but something that Core Design does extremely well, and I think their masterful light abilities, abilities to light the room, are really standing out in Tomb Raider 4, because the atmosphere is bang on.
I think Megan and I both said something about lighting yesterday. Yeah.
They do like their light. They did like in all the games after Tomb Raider, from Tomb Raider 4 onwards. Like even in the cancelled anniversary edition, the lights is just spectacular. It's just unforgettable, really. I love the lighting. Yes, the lighting! Little lifesaver.
You know why I think it's very effective? Because it's not... The light source doesn't really have a realistic reference. It's more there to create a mood, even though perhaps it wouldn't be realistic that a certain part of a cave is lit in a, I don't know, glowy greenish tint, if you will. But that's why what I really like about these classic Tomb Raider games. The light isn't trying to be realistic, but at the same time, it doesn't feel unrealistic, if that makes any sense.
Atmospheric is the word, probably. It's like when you are like looking at their project files, for example, the light sources are all over the shop. They just like place them wherever, wherever they think will look better for atmosphere, rather than, oh, there is like a fire, so put the source of light there.
Yeah. And or like a crack through a wall where maybe a sunbeam will come out, something. It's
fantasy is probably the style of this, you should say. Like, you know, it's non-realistic. It's like fantasy based, you know, you get all this kind of pretty lights, the atmosphere, and they like to play with shadows as well in Tomb Raider 4 particularly. It is art. Yes, Norchik, I agree. Even though this game aged very badly, but it's still, like, when you play it, it feels very cozy. Like, you just love the colors, love the warmth of it. It feels warm.
Oh yeah, because the color palette is actually, as you said, warm. So that's why everything is, orange, golden, yellowy. It's really nice. So when you contrast it, and I also remember you guys saying this yesterday, when you contrast that with the blue water of, that sacred
The
lake.
water in Tomb Raider 4 is just spectacular. I love the water so much. It's my favorite thing here.
And that's exactly because of the contrast, because they nailed the contrast of the blue and of the orange yellows. So, and if you know anything about color science, this is exactly how complementary colors work. Like orange, yellowish is opposed to blue.
Yeah. Spitfire was saying that depending on the period, Sun God was represented either as Ra or Aten. And that's actually interesting story there as well. And I promise it's nothing dodgy, Neha. One of the pharaohs, and I can't remember the name of the pharaoh, his wife was Nefertiti, the Nefertiti with that crazy hair. So he decided that, we have too many gods. He was basically quite revolutionary. He decided to get rid of all the gods and have one god, Aten, the sun, who is always depicted as, you will see this in the foreign textures. I can't remember where you can see it, but it's well known. It's basically a picture of a pharaoh looking towards the sun, and the sun projecting a beam of light which look like little hands. So that's the Aten. He built a new capital as well. So he was trying to revolutionize the religion in ancient Egypt and basically get rid of all this pantheon of 4,000 billion gods and just have one center god, Aten, and just worship him.
It didn't go very well.
Didn't go very well. No, when he died, the capital got destroyed. Like everyone, and Ankhetanan, yes, that's the name of the pharaoh.
I think he was. I think his name. I think he was Amenephis before. I think he was one of the Amenephises. But then when he became pharaoh, he renamed himself to Akhenaten.
Right, I'm sorry, I need a drink. It's absolutely roasting in this room with this computer.
But it's really interesting because there's so many interesting theories about Akhenaten in terms of when you look at the art style of like all the different pharaohs, their statues. I mean, everyone kind of thinks that when you look at their art style, it's very generic and they all look the same, but they all have their own individual sort of just individual characteristics. Like you can tell when you see a statue of Hatshepsut, but I think the most distinguishable is when you see Akhenaten, because he has such exaggerated features, and they don't know if that's actually because he was deformed himself. It's because they were so inbred at the time that they just had all these I think they say he walked with like a walking stick. The same with like Tutankhamun, who was actually Akhenaten's son technically, and he Tutankhamun was born as Tutankhaten. But then when he became pharaoh, he renamed himself to Tutankhamun because he wanted to bring back the pantheon of the gods.
Yeah.
Sorry,
before you continue, I'm just gonna say this puzzle is the dumbest thing ever. All you have to do is just to press all them once, and all the snack are like, okay, you work, snack. There you go, solved. Okay, carry on.
Yes, so they actually think that because of the amount of inbreeding within the Aten family, like with Akhenaten and Tutankhamun, that's one why Tutankhamun died so young, but also that led to issues with Akhenaten, and like why he had such a weird stylized look. Like you look it up and it's very, very different to the style, and they're kind of like, isn't that just because he wanted to be individual compared to like the style that had become before? And it's like, no, they actually think it might be just because of the way he looked himself. Yeah. He wanted to like normalize it as actually the art to show him as Akhenaten.
Yeah, it's he certainly was like a weird one, I reckon. I forgot what I wanted to say actually about the whole thing, but yeah. Elysian says there's a lot of inbreeding in Egyptian monarchies. Only Egyptian, come on, British. Any other monarchy out there?
Any other sort of monarchy through history is wanted to purify the blood.
Yeah. Then they died at the age of 13. This level
Spitfire, don't even
here.
go.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say Spitfire talking about the Great Library of Alexandria. Just too soon. Don't even talk to me about that. I still can't even.
Well, because of big fire.
Yes. I'll never live it down.
I still can't forgive you British people for doing that to the Book of the Dead, cutting it into pieces for easy of translation. That large papyrus scroll.
Is that what I thought it was just different just transcripts, and they just call it Book of the Dead because it.
Yeah, but there is like one from this priest, the longest one they ever found in 30th.
Oh, and it was cut up.
Yeah, and this guy was like, "Oh, you know what? I will cut it into A4 sheets so it's easy for me to translate it." Like, so that book, like that long-ass papyrus scroll survives all these centuries and centuries and centuries for this guy to just cut it.
Some peeps, man. I mean, really.
But then
And
you
just
go
visit
like,
British Museum.
But it's like when you actually go to Egypt and you see some of the temples as well, and a lot of the artwork was chiseled off because it was seen as like heretic. So it was like all the Christians went in and was like, this isn't Christian, and just chiseled all the artwork off the wall. It was just, and then just put crosses over it, and it's, yeah. When I saw it, it just made me so angry.
Terrible.
Yeah, it made me fuming.
Fumigating.
Fumigating. I was absolutely fumigating. Yes.
There's another story of a good pharaoh, Hatshepsut, whatever her name was, like the woman pharaoh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was like very interesting to discuss, I think, because butt shot. Because she don't want a butt. So she was depicted with a beard because that's how they depicted pharaohs. But it was a woman. And there is like thoughts that she actually was wearing a beard as well to look, presentable, because apparently woman could not be a pharaoh at the time.
That's because that's like that's still going on as a discussion in terms of if that's actually even the case. They actually think it might just be because the beard was representative of the like godly power of the pharaoh and stuff. So they're just like, maybe it just represented that. It wasn't the fact that because when you look at her statue, she still has boobs. So it's kind of like, is it just showing her, like, so they're just saying, oh, maybe the beard is just to sort of represent her power, like her.
So you can say, I grabbed the god by the beard.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to get away.
Oh no.
We totally missed you. We totally missed you, Heidi.
Honestly, I can accept that from. I can accept that all from you, Ash, but not from you, Laurie. It actually hurt my feelings.
She's my mother.
Yeah, she didn't taught you very well.
I taught him very well, actually.
At least my mother is cool and streams on Twitch.
Yeah.
Bull leaping artwork from Crete, I believe. Minoan stuff. No idea what it's doing in the Lost Library, but it's here.
Well, it's Greek, so that's probably why. They probably looked up like Greek images and were like, "Oh yeah, we'll go with that." But it's not like you could buy a poster of it, It's kind of, you know what I mean? Oh, it's that bastard. Oh, I should not have went here. Yeah, that.
You don't.
I didn't ask you, Ash, but what is your favorite level in this game?
I don't really have one because I always see this game as one big level because of the intersections and stuff like that. It's really hard to tell. I definitely like the atmosphere and puzzles here in the Lost Library, but
yeah, I thought to ask since this one was voted as the favorite.
Yeah, but I do also like Cleopatra's palaces and stuff like that because that's how I want my house to look like. Am I going wrong way again? I think I am. Right, so I got our pillar. Okay, let me.
Laurie, what's yours?
Yeah, Laurie, what's yours?
Yeah, what's mine?
Yeah, Laurie, what's yours?
I think Karnak, to be honest.
Because of the water.
Yeah, I think like with the sacred lake and everything. I don't know. I just love everything about it. When I like, it's the one thing I remember playing and just absolutely love just running around and stuff. And the one with the statue that you showed, the OK No Isis statue.
Oh, there it is.
I
Yes.
used to love running around in that room because like just the color, it's so vibrant in there. And
Yes.
It was just like I could just stay in there forever. Absolutely gorgeous in there.
There you go, another poster of the bull leap thingy. Bought on discount. I missed the golden roses. Yeah. Destroy old stuff.
Did core design devs ever like say anything to you about why, like, so obviously in Tomb Raider 3 there was like Lara, well, it's mostly because of location that she wore so many different outfits and stuff like that, and then in 4 there's just her classic outfit, and then young Lara. Did they ever?
I don't believe they said anything, but I reckon it's because, you know, she kind of doesn't have time to change dress.
Yeah,
She's
I
like,
mean that like I figure I figure it's
Yeah.
just because like the itinerary is not as big. It's just she's in like really one location, because young Lara is more like a flashback.
Cambodia.
Now that you're saying that, Neha, it's kind of ringing a bell in my head, and I do believe I read somewhere that someone, I don't know who, sorry, I can't really remember, but I think it was due to, it obviously just being one location, but I think they didn't really see the point of it, and also you have a new Lara model. So maybe that's also something to do with it. And also, if you notice, she doesn't have any holsters.
Yeah.
Like her holster leg strap is missing. But I think someone pointed out that was maybe even a conscious decision because of the way her legs are shaped in this model. I think Chris was talking
I
about
thought it was intentional, because aren't her shorts a bit different too?
Yes,
yeah, they are. They got shorter and shorter as the years went by.
It's hot in Egypt.
Well, the
Leave
same
her
with her.
alone. It's very hot
with her
in
top as well, it
there.
gets lower and lower. And lower. Her cleavage
It's
is
very
really
hot in Egypt. Give a
by the
girl a
way,
break.
Ash.
Yes.
Ash, I think I saw someone asking before, but I'm sorry, I forgot who. I don't know if you already answered this question, but tying into this, the question was, what do you think about this new upgraded model?
I was just about to actually answer that. This is from Pensacolumnist. Yes, I remember seeing that question. Yes, I love it. This is my favorite Lara model, minus obviously Angel of Darkness because the Queen. Yeah, I love this one. I
love her hair. I love her braid in this one.
Yes, it's very long. I love it.
The only thing I would change is like I do like having like some more like front bangs or something, like hair in the front kind of thing, but I like her really long braid.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like a little strips of hair or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you mean.
Honestly, I like the animation of when she's going slowly, when she's going down a pole and her braid just like starts to fly as well. I don't know, I feel like very satisfying.
This is how I play musical instruments. Bram, bram, bram. Okay, done. Hello, Clona. By the way, Clona, special thanks to you for making me able to play this game by providing me a nice patch. Thank you.
Clona is amazing. We love Clona in this house.
Hello, Clona. Congratulations on your marriage.
What?
Yeah, Megan said I love her little pursed lips and nose. Yeah, she has a very buttony nose in this game, especially young Lara. Like, she looks so freaking cute. And yeah, she does look mad. Yeah, she's like, oh no,
this is highly inconvenient.
Enough is enough. I'm done.
I have a question. Do you guys think Core actually intended this level to be like a full-on level because it's so short and there's even this door that doesn't even open? I'm like, didn't they intend to make it like a whole level?
No idea. I'm
That would be an
confusion
interesting
as to.
question to ask. Because if you look,
We already
and you
played
go
Tomb Raider
down,
4 with them, but we might play it again.
Yeah, well-
that is a good question to ask. Yeah, I'm not sure who made this level.
yeah. Because
I want to
if you
say
look at
it's
the left,
Andrea.
there's this door right there, and there is it's closed, and there's no way you can open it. But Lara can slide on it, so that means it's an animated object that can be opened and have an
Oh,
animation.
for fuck's sake, I'm pressing wrong button. Well, I know
yeah, I was
fucking
very
swear. Leave
curious.
me alone. Technically, you didn't even need to trigger that cutscene either. You could go without it.
The tablet was returned to the sands that had spawned it beneath the citadel.
In ancient Cairo, foretelling of the time in the distant millennia when the stars of Orion come together, the ceremony is performed and set, entombed.
Hello, my dear. Another unannounced visit. I see you have found the scroll we unearthed. Interesting reading, yeah?
Only interesting if you know what it refers to.
Yes, quite correct, my dear. The armor on its own is no more than a curiosity, but with the amulet and the ceremonial tablet, it becomes an important historical artifact, predating the Bible by centuries.
There is more at stake here than the sum of the pieces, Von Croy. Ever heard of Armageddon? Unpleasant, even by your standards.
Rebinding the spirit of Set, putting the armor on the statue at midnight at the turn of the millennium, so on and such like. I was never a believer in this magical hocus pocus. Fools! After her!
After her! Fools! Like, you could technically, like, skip this and you will not have these assholes shooting you. I did not intend to trigger that cutscene, to be fair. I wanted to show something and I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, you need to go back into the library with this thing and backtrack all the way back to the coastal ruins to
Oh really?
I think it's not here. Yeah, you're backtracking now. Backtrack.
I always thought like you could like I always thought like it was faster to just go through the
Thanks,
same way as
Sunshine. See you
Venice.
later. Sorry, so what do you think?
Heading out. See you laters, alligators.
Yes, thank you for 10,000 bits, Uncharted. Seriously, dude. Oh. Yeah, man. You can do it.
Is this a good time to be nudge nudge wink wink hellhover?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it. So, we are like neural network. We learn and we like kind of process stuff at the same speed. Yes, it's time to tell you something. As you know, everyone, except for Neha.
Wow. I don't know.
He didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. You know, I love you. Except Heidi, because Heidi is a fake fan. So, as you know, we don't particularly know the events, what happened with Lara between the events of Tomb Raider 4 and the Angel of Darkness. We just know that she was missing, presumed dead. This is what tells you in Chronicles, but the actual story between like Shaman, how she was resurrected, was not been made part of the Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness. So, sad news, blah, blah, blah. Until now. So basically what happened, me and Mercy Scofield, the writer of Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, are working on an animated film, very short animated film, called Tomb Raider, The Legend of the Myth of El Hawa. You can view the information by going to moel.tombofage.com. The link is over there. To know more about it. It's in early stages at the moment. Daika is producing this incredible artwork. Murty wrote a script. There's going to be two scripts, one which will be animating, and the second one is longer one, just for people who like to read more into details and things like that. It will be voiced by Janelle Elliott, the voice of Lara here in Tomb Raider 4, Chronicles, and the Angel of Darkness. She already agreed to do it. And the music will be by Dean Copry as well. So this is coming either July, August, or September. Depends on how fast Dean can produce music for it. But yeah, so this is happening real soon. You can find out more about it there. Serenity pasted the link. Serenity paste the link again, please. So go have a look. And yeah, so follow that project. It's going to be very exciting. That's coming soon, basically. This is what we're working on. And you will know a canon explanation of what has happened to Lara between the events of Tomb Raider 4 and the Angel of Darkness.
And let me just chime in on that to give a little bit more detail on it. So basically, this is a story that Murty did write at some point. I mean, write. He did the notes and scribbles, and he was thinking of what happened in between, so he knew how to write for AOD, because that's how he works. So the story, the myth of Valhalla, it's not something he made up now. He actually based this story on his original ideas he wrote back in the day. I think maybe even around 2000, 2001, something like that. The difference now is that he expanded upon these ideas and flesh them out more. And some things are probably have been changed just a little bit to fit the narrative of AOD a bit better. But then again, like I said, the full story was never really fully realized back in the day. It was just something so he knew how to write for AOD. So it is something from back in the day, but being modernized and expanded upon. So there.
Yeah, it's not secret, Josh. I've been talking about it for quite a while on Twitter. Of course, you can share it, by all means. Yes, do follow that page. You can also join my Discord, where I am talking about it regularly, and I will be doing VIP streams of actually like making animations and stuff like that for subscribers and things like that. So it's exciting time to be alive. So here, this area, I have some stuff to talk about. Those heads over there, as soon as if you ever to visit British Museum, that massive collection of stolen artifacts from Egypt for research purposes by horrible British people. Hi, Laurie. So yeah.
The French did it as well, so you know.
Oh,
whatever.
French are worse, to be fair. You will get greeted by this wonderful man, who you can see on textures in this area quite often. So I'm gonna keep him up. That person, yes. Do you know him? Is he okay? Did you text him today?
Yeah.
Is he on Twitter?
Yeah, he's great, as far as I know. He's been a bit lonely because obviously the British Museum's been shut and stuff. So.
No, good. Speaking of British Museum, if you like the mummy, there's the face. There you go. Now I can turn off that thingy. I bloody hate these hammerheads. Speaking of British Museum, I believe, Laurie, you were telling me this story that in the second Mummy, the film, instead of British Museum, they used the University College London campus location because it was shut.
Yeah, at the time that they were filming the second Mummy movie, the British Museum was shut because they were having like a massive overhaul. I think they were doing the central hall, I think, at the British Museum, so they're completely changing it. You can like the front of the museum was completely off limits and changing the gardens and stuff. So they use University College London, where I studied archaeology, because obviously it was right around the corner from the British Museum and it looks pretty much the same as well. So yeah, I remember watching the movie and being like, that looks like my university. And when I looked it up, I was like, it is my university. So that was fun.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah, it was great.
Clone is asking, why does British Museum have Egyptian artifacts and not British artifacts? Any comments on that, Laurie? Why do you steal?
It does have British artifacts. One of its pride, pride of possession is from Sutton Hoo, which is a British archaeological site. There's literally been a film about the discovery of Sutton Hoo called The Dig with Ray Fiennes. Go and watch it if you haven't already, because it's really, really good on Netflix. And yeah, they do have a lot of British stuff. They have absolutely everything, pretty much, from all over the world. Stuff that they've acquired illegally, legally. They've given a lot of stuff back, I know, like from like New Zealand and like Native America and stuff
No,
like
Chris,
that.
that's the French.
Britain has no history. Shut up, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the French. So, yeah, so there you go. Daedra.
Whatever.
Yeah, Daedra. Then Dara Zodiac. There you go. Ancient Egyptian Zodiac. As you can see, there are 4 women holding the sky, deities, I suppose. This is basically Egyptians were also believing in astrology, just like lots of not particularly bright people in modern world. But they also knew only 5 planets. However, they also knew constellations as well. So, for example, Aquarius here is represented by the god Hapi, which is the god of Nile, water. So it was very, you know, kind of interesting stuff to say.
Looks like some kind of
no,
calendar.
Lara, it's not calendar, it's a zodiac.
I'm sure I recognize this.
I love this. I love all these tidbits, so thank you for preparing all of this.
The entire zodiac. Their zodiac is interesting artifact. There you go. Eyes is going like, no.
That's my room.
No. Okay, no. Like, no, leave me alone. Okay. Oh, I had enough, Han. Look at that. So such, so sus. Here as well, in here you can see Isis's faces, which are references on textures on the top. So,
that's Hathor.
Hathor, yes. Oh, the myth of Hathor. There
yeah,
you go.
It's funny that.
Yeah.
Yes, the myth of Hathor. So Hathor is the goddess of love, like birth, like that kind of stuff. Normally depicted with the face of a cow, because you know it's that cow from next door. Curious cow from next door. That's Hathor. Also in the Stargater's G1, she's one of those kind of queen ghouls that produce lots of golds, which is kind of reference back to this whole Egyptian history stuff. But in Tomb Raider, she's here just present, and you get like some artifacts with Hathor stuff. So Hathor, she traveled a lot actually. She was in Babylonian mythology as well, I believe, and lots of other mythologies. She's effectively Aphrodite. Now, during the dispute between Horus and Set, Ra, the king god, was supposed to sort out the dispute and see who wins the argument, Set or Horus. And obviously if Set wins, that's bad news for the people, you know, everyone might die because Set is not the nicest person in the world. But Ra was so pissed off with people and so frustrated that he was like, you know what? No, I am not gonna do anything. I'm so tired. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go sleep. Hathor, by the way, his daughter, was like, well, you know, we kind of need this sorted. So what she does is she shows him, she gets completely naked and just flashes her mimsy to his face. And Ra starts laughing so hysterically that he completely forgets that he was agitated with people, and he resumes his duties. The end. There you go. Hathor's mimsy saved the world. Neha went quiet.
I'm here.
Again.
Okay, so anytime there's the spiders, I gotta just like, you know, look away.
Spiders, they're death beetles.
Well, you know what? They look close enough.
They're awful. I don't like them.
Any creepy oh god, that was like a super close up.
I love it. Like, we're talking about like sort of
God, even if it's like low poly, like outdated graphics, I'm just like, I just don't like any like.
And yeah, and then there's like a beetle, and I just like, ew, ew, ew.
Oh god, I just don't like it.
What if these
we can take
Hathor's crabs?
I actually feel like my skin crawling. Oh god.
I do love it. It's like we broke Neha not from talking about mimsies or semen salad, but yeah, from beetles.
Because of beetles.
Egyptian mythology, everyone.
I was gonna say,
mythology,
Ash, have you,
mythology is valid. Okay.
have you been delighted?
Beatles
with
are
the
not.
creator?
True.
Have you been,
I can
have you
agree with
been
that.
have you been enlightened with the creation myth though? The Egyptian creation myth.
Go on. Go on then. Go
I'll
on
read
then. Do
I was
it.
like I shall read this from my book. I'm not going to paraphrase it.
Do not read from the book. There you go. Whilst you are reading, hold on. Before you
vicinity.
Before you proceed with the reading, here are a couple of more references here to show off. So the pyramid. Laurie, any idea where the hell is that one from?
British Museum, innit?
Yeah, of course, thieves. So there's what's his name, Menkaura and Goddess Hathor on his right, and lower. Oh bloody hell, my thing disconnected.
The god of Lower Egypt, isn't it?
Yeah, Lower Egypt. Yeah. So there they are. Also stolen texture. Well, it's not stolen. I mean, it's kind of
Acquired.
Acquired, yeah. Acquired is a good word. I need to use it more often. Let's see it again. There you go.
Rescued.
Rescued. That's what British people say, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we keep it for safekeeping. We're not stealing. We're just keeping it. So
yeah, we're
you
just
go.
conserving it. Yeah, you know.
Just
like the French do as
French
well.
people will know. Yeah. Oh crap! I messed up. Okay, go on. Read us the creation myths then.
So, the most influential and enduring of the creation myths is how Atum, the creator god, emerged from the receding waters of the primeval ocean, personified by the god Nun, to squat atop a small mound. While perched upon this eminence, he decided to masturbate both air, light, and moisture. Air, light was represented as male, the god Shu, moisture as female, the goddess Tefnut. From this brother-sister pair sprang the next generation, Earth personified by the god Geb and Sky personified by the goddess Nut. And then in turn, they produced 4 divine offspring, again grouped into 2 pairs of sister-brother deities, Isis and Osiris, and Nephthys and Set.
The goddess Nut.
There ends my lesson.
I think all the gods in ancient Egypt are quite Nut. So just like she is. So yeah, Egypt, everyone.
But can I just say, Beatles.
Giant death beetles, as Steve of War says.
But yeah, so even the world was created with masturbation, so Egypt.
Kind of makes sense. Look at the state of that one stain right now.
Yeah. Behave.
We do behave. It's Laurie. She's talking about this kind of stuff.
By the way, if somebody from Twitch is watching, we're just teaching history, okay? You don't need to be.
This is a history lesson.
No,
yeah,
Heidi,
exactly.
we're teaching history. You're just there to complain.
No, I'm actually helping you by saying this, Ash.
You were only invited to run down the numbers.
Alright, you know what? Hey, Twitch, Tomb of Ash, he's doing it on purpose. He's doing TOS. Okay, ban him. Thanks.
What's TOS?
There you go. Terms of services.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I know you can't relate.
No, can't relate. Again, we are just, there you go, Discord, if you're ever interested in the myth of El Hawa. Megan is having a heart attack. So let her compose herself.
She's like, why did I agree to this?
I was invited.
Absolutely.
Not my fault.
I mean, it's Ash. What can we expect from Ash, to be honest?
Excuse me for breathing. I am teaching you ancient history. Thank you very much.
Oh, don't worry. I knew most of what you guys already mentioned earlier.
Yeah. Right, I'm missing one black beetle, so it's not X-ray, it's educational. Right, it's in the Cleopatra's palaces, I believe.
Yeah, it's trolling you. It's like it gives you a broken one, and it's like, ha ha, go find the new one.
And in exchange, if you get the broken one, it actually gives you the Beatles of Death. So You don't want them.
No, you don't want. It is history. It's totally legit happened.
Okay, this is the best level ever.
I want
This
my
is
house to look like
gorgeous,
this.
I agree. Your house, I mean, your room already looks like this. What more do you want?
It's so pretty.
It is pretty. Oh, there we
The
go.
only
This
thing
is
that's
what I
missing, I'm
wanted.
pretty sure, is the fountain. That's the only thing missing in Ash's room, is a fountain.
Fountain from
Yeah,
Pepsi. With
Ash, oh my
Pepsi
god.
Max.
Yes, I was,
Pepsi Max
I was about
fountain.
to say Pepsi.
Pepsi fountain.
Apparently that's a thing for Ash.
Oh, I don't know how he's still alive, if I'm honest, because that's all he drinks. Pepsi, yes.
Oh my
500
God.
billion liters of Pepsi.
Well, Pepsi Max, no sugar. So there you go. The flowers. Laurie probably knows more about this picture because I have no idea. But yeah, it is
I think
ancient
she's
Egyptian.
Tutankhamun. I think.
But is that
Correct me if I'm
Nefertiti
wrong.
then with a weird head?
No, that would be his sister wife, which is Ankhesenamun.
Ah, right.
If it is them, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it is. Because they kind of went with the style that Akhenaten went with, but just not as drastic.
That face though. Is that Egyptian?
Yes, it's I think it's Persian, I think. But
Yeah, I thought
he
so. Babylonian.
He was in Egyptian mythology. He was the god of, like, he protected children. So they had a lot of sort of like models of him like found in cribs or actually on like the headboard of a crib and different things like that. But I'm
Ah.
pretty sure I can't remember his name. It's
Do you
something
have
like
it next to your child too? Bess, yes, Bess. Which is funny because in
Yeah.
Russian, Bess means devil. So protecting of the children. That's why children are so unruly.
Yeah, but that's how you know he's not like a typical Egyptian one, because you see it's like full face. It's not like
Yeah.
a profile. So so yeah, I'm pretty sure they think he comes from like a Persian sort of Middle Eastern origin, but they don't actually know where.
There you go, final beetle. If you like the soundtrack of Tomb Raider 4, make sure to check out the Dark Angel Symphony, which has the remastered version of this, and some new exciting tracks by Peter Connolly, the one and only, the sound designer and composer of this game. Right. Ooh, I'm trying to remember how do you do the cross on yourself, but I can't remember. So yeah, this is why I died. Jesus has abandoned me. No. I hate this jump so much. Oh, there you go.
Are you sure that's the way how you jump? Oh, there you go. Nice, lovely, awesome.
Why you can watch, you know, on Discord. It's like not delayed.
I'm watching this on both of them, but I
Yeah, I've got
forgot
both
that I
open.
have. Yeah, but I forgot I have Discord on, so I'm like delayed. Damn it! Damn it, Lara, I'm busy.
Damn it, Lara, I'm busy. Oh, that was like
No, I'm gonna
that
try and do it, I'm
line.
gonna try and-
There's
Sorry,
one more artwork that I can't remember where you can see a lot of it in here, but you can definitely see references of this artwork like throughout the whole Alexandria level. So this is by James Gurney, I believe. So it's possession, like religious possession in the Hathor's temple. So at the entrance you see those wings with the sun. Those are present throughout this whole level. You will see them at some point. You probably already seen them. I'm just blind. The whole like texture, like architecture was pretty much borrowed from that artwork as well. So there you go. Hashtag things you didn't need to know. So they do back to the thing. Oh, that flying thing.
Oh yeah.
Die. Die. Damn it, Lara, I'm busy. With the lightsaber.
That's an Amanda quote.
Who's Amanda?
Who's Amanda? I was about to say that. We share the same brain. Jesus Christ.
And then Zip is just like shaking his head like, shut it, Alistair.
Oh, come on. Take it. Okay, so this is a mechanical death beetle.
Yeah, be careful, Neha. Don't look at your screen. It's just a mechanical beetle.
Oh, I mean, I don't think this bothers me as much as like a real one.
No, I
Fair
agree.
enough.
I don't like insects at all. Can't deal with them. Hello, Tita.
I don't mind.
Yeah, you guys eat frogs though in France, so it's.
I told you it's because I've had a couple of like traumatic incidents when I was a kid. So just...
Heidi, how does frog taste like?
It's more so.
How does what?
Frog taste like.
I'm not even
Eggs?
joking.
Frog legs?
Not even joking. It tastes like chicken. Like I'm not even joking.
Even but the texture is probably different, right?
Slightly, yes, but fundamentally the taste is literally chicken. I'm not even joking with you.
That's why you're fine with insects, because you eat frog and they're full of them.
Oh, I ate insects. Insects have their own own distinct smell.
Heidi, gross! Ew.
Listen, it's not that bad actually.
I didn't know you were a Bear Grylls enthusiast.
It's not that bad. No, but like it's not even like obviously they've been like prepared and so on. Like I'm not like going on the streets and be like, ooh, a bug, I'm gonna eat it. I'm like, I'm not. That's not a thing.
I think my boyfriend tried chocolate crickets and apparently they're great.
Yeah, that's one of the things I tried. It's actually
Okay,
really
well,
good.
high in protein, but still no thank you.
Well,
Yeah.
insects are the future of alimentation.
No,
Yeah, see
insects
that
are.
that little thing is cute. The little beetle thing is cute.
And I will repeat that, Heidi.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Yeah.
Yoink. Okay, save. Go.
It's early yet?
Wow,
Ma chère, you make the place look crowded.
She's alive. She's okay. She's good.
Can I also just say that this level can be pretty cruel? Like, it's pretty good, but like the way they can actually break the mechanical beetle by just putting it on the floor if there's no, you know, spikes thing in front of it, it will break, and thus your game will be broken if you save in this slot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
piss off,
pretty
Skelly
dangerous.
Bob. Go away, Skelly Bob.
Yeah, you need at least like to use it twice, like in order for the game to progress.
People really love the crossbow, huh? It was a very definitive winner in the poll.
Because
Problem is,
it's
though-
so
Yeah,
you
it is
can
very
use it as
satisfying
anything.
to see things blow up.
Because
Yeah.
you have that gun that, you know, has those grenades or whatever,
Ooh,
but
how
it
did
isn't
I miss
precise.
that one? Ooh, good save. I don't know how I managed to not be killed by that thing. Just like I just walked and stopped right in front of it, and I completely forgot about it. Oh, sorry, I interrupted everyone. I just had
Nah,
like a
you're
fight
fine.
with my life.
It's your stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Fuck off, everyone. My stream.
My stream arrows.
There you
well,
go.
then you made up. He proceeds to do
Yeah,
it
it's fine.
immediately afterwards.
It's okay. Some of us like it that way.
Just a flesh wound.
It's really interesting how they said, you know, because they were having the core design team, they were having the same testers for the games. So each year, those same testers would get better and better at the games, and they didn't really account for Tomb Raider 4's difficulty spike because, you know, especially underneath the Sphinx, it's ridiculous in some points. So I think it was Andy who said it. I'm not 100% sure, but it was like, yeah, like we were thinking, maybe those testers now aren't really the testers that should be testing the game, since they have become so good at it. They are not, representing your average player. So that's why you have quite a difficulty spike in Tomb Raider 3 and 4.
They had like Q&A team like in the house as well, so it was like they actually employed people to for years and years on to test games. So that's why they got so good at it, because that's what you do for full-time job, play games. So
can I have this life? Like, honestly.
What? You want what?
Can I have this life as playing video games all day, testing them and just being pet?
I mean,
yeah,
sure.
But yeah, I don't have experience on this. Like on other games than Tomb Raider, I don't have any experience.
Yeah, I don't think you would actually like the life of a tester.
No, you wouldn't.
It's pretty, yeah. You don't just get to run around and be like, "Wee, I'm playing games."
Yeah, and do your best to actually break the game.
Yeah, it's literally like run into a wall. No, it's fine. Run into a wall. No, it's fine.
Also not the best pay, as far as I know.
Yeah, no, it's like sort of
it can be boring.
Start level money.
Oh, this bit now. Ugh.
I would honestly though translate a game, even though it's a lot of work. I would definitely do it.
Well, you could always talk to Jay about getting into localization.
At Jay Walker. Hey, apparently you.
Jay, you know how you're my dad on Facebook? Yeah, we don't like Heidi, so...
No! Don't ruin my chances!
Why not?
But to be fair, localizing is one of the biggest ass job, because basically it just requires you to know 2 languages and that's it. Like that's all you need.
Yeah, you gotta know it really well though.
Are
you saying Heidi would be able to do it now? He's not cut for it.
Yeah, Neha, don't blow my hopes, please. Don't blow up my hopes, please.
I don't have to. You do that yourself.
Please do. Please do blow up all his hopes.
You knew that was
drink his
You
tears.
knew that was going to happen.
I honestly was like so oblivious to it. I was like, yeah, I'm just having a normal chat with you, Neha, and you just took the opportunity to knock me out, but okay, whatever.
Honestly, it just comes naturally. I just don't.
Yeah, it's easy. You're an easy target, to be honest. You're asking for it.
To be honest, did you ever DM Neha and be like, all right, so this is what you have to do against Hidi? Like,
no?
And you do that like daily, so that
no one has.
Okay, I
Honey,
can at least take that.
No one even cares about you that enough to...
Like, Hedi, why do you think people like put this much thought?
Hedi, do you need a hug?
I need an
Hedi,
adult
are you okay?
at this point.
Good job, but Terranity is not gonna give you one.
Oh. Yeah, Neha, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to you in 2 minutes. For now, I need to, let that sink in. The last burn you gave me.
You let that sink in. You do it.
Hedi, yeah, I'd love to work in the games industry, and Neha's like, yeah, no.
Don't worry, I'll be waiting at the finish line for you with Von Croy while you cool down.
Oh, Ash!
Yeah. even the ISIS on the back is like.
that Laura, that was Hedi.
It's all
that's me, like just knocking me out.
It's all
point,
your hexes. Alive now. Where's that flying fuck?
It's all love.
Yeah, I know it's all love.
Love-hate relationship.
Although I don't recall being that savage to you ever, Neha.
I do.
I'll leak the DMs. I'll say what you did yesterday.
You know what? Actually, yeah, do it. Show them our DMs. It'll tell us how nice I am to you.
Yeah.
to be fair, mostly our DMs are talking about whatever food we ordered, so that's pretty
whatever
accurate.
crickets you eat.
No, like literally yesterday I sent Neha a picture of my food I ordered, and it was all like Asian food, and she was like yummy, and that's all. Yeah, that was about it.
I said deserved bestie.
Yeah, she can be nice to me sometimes. You know what? I'll give you that.
When no one's watching.
Yeah,
When no one's
exactly. When no one's watching, she's adorable. But when everybody's watching, she's like,
Protect her
whatever.
street cred.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't mess this
I'm
up, Ash.
lost.
You
Shut up.
kind of forgotten the level, I think.
Shut up. I did.
Yeah,
and I
you're
can't
welcome.
remember where it is. And I can't remember where it is. That's the point.
I balance out like Megan. Megan's the
Oh,
nice one,
God. There you go.
and I'm like doppelganger.
Doppelganger was not that bad. At the end of the day, she was like...
She's like the dark one, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah, she is, but she's not. But after a while, she just like, oh, she's finally free of her own will, and she's like, oh yeah, I don't hate you, Lara. I'm just your doppelganger. That's about it.
I am you with the flaws removed.
Oh my god.
Wow, did you think we're not to murder Underworld stands? Like, what do you expect from us?
I'll learn all the lore.
Yeah. If you give me a
Obsession
quote
and compulsion are much the same. Either way, we are neither of us our own masters.
But if you were, what would you do?
I am you made out of bacon, please.
You have no
I know
idea how many times I
people
practiced
really
those
liked
quotes.
the Doppy, like the Valentine's Day card for that one.
Yeah, that one was cute.
Doppelganger's amazing. She's one of the reasons why I consider Underworld in one of my top 3 Tomb Raider games. Yes, I said it. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's in my top 5, honestly.
Minus the camera, obviously, and the janky animations and everything. I highly believe that Underworld is very similar to AOD in terms of style and atmosphere.
It's kind of dark. It can be very dark at points, so I agree.
Also,
Underworld, so I would expect
yeah.
so.
Also, Colin O'Malley did an amazing job with the soundtrack. He was supervised by
The queen
Rolls
is on the
Coleman.
throne, you all. Shut your mouth.
I love how
Shut your various holes. Let the queen sit on the throne until the mechanical men arrive and kill her.
He has no time for sitting.
Damn. He's well equipped.
I don't know why this one... Oh wait, actually this one goes animated
I owe
once you
you
kill the
one.
other one, I think.
I
She
see
can't
you.
catch a break in this game. She's just
Nope.
like constantly on the run. She can't sleep, she can't eat, she can't go to the loo. It's like, nope, you stop, you're gonna die.
That's why she was sat on the throne.
And
think many people-
I'm pretty much done.
Oh, heck.
Oh, you're done. Yes, you are.
Let's watch this final cutscene. I can't believe I did it. And only just under 2.5 hours as well. Go me. I was thinking I'm gonna be here for like entire day.
No, you did
Awesome.
great. Even with all of your like, you know,
Yeah,
educational tidbits and the photos and everything, like you did good.
You did speedrun some parts as well. That helps.
Not entirely of his own free will, I admit.
GG indeed.
Yeah.
His life for the armor of Horus.
I wonder if Constantine is live already. I see him in the chat. but-
I have a couple of things to say before we raid.
Yeah, he's not live yet anyway,
Ah.
so we'll wait for him to go
Yeah,
live
and
and everything.
I'm way ahead of my end time anyway. I'm like 10. I have 10 minutes. Oh, thank you for 100 bits on servers. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for all the bitties today, everyone. Uncharted, I don't know if you're watching. Jesus Christ, 10,000 bits. Crazy person. Locust, yes. Do not read from the book. Now he is turned.
If this were me, I would probably just pass out.
Yeah, me too. I don't like locusts that much. Right, so I'm gonna switch to the chat window now, which is I will show you Ella in a moment as well before we sign off. Yes, but before we do some sad news, this week, unfortunately, Troy Horton, the producer for most of classic games, but he was involved in development on all the classic games to some extent, and also loads of other core design games. Unfortunately, he passed away unexpectedly at the age of just over 50, I think he was. So this was very tragic for all core design members because he was very liked. He was one of the management, but you know, he was one always there for the small guy. So this stream, me not fucking the stream up, dedicated to Troy and his amazing work. I never met him, but we spoke quite a lot, and he's an amazing person. Everyone was very upset because of his death, and he'll be very, very missed. So I think it was important to mention that today. Now, let me have a look what's the lady of the house is busy with. So we can spy on her possibly. Can't see her anywhere. Can't see her. Can't seem to be. I think she's outside. Or maybe she's in her boudoir. Which is her, the way I called her sleeping area. No, she's not there. Right, you know what? I'm gonna bring Ella here for you all because we had amazing stream.
This is 100% the highlight of the stream.
This is where she destroys your room.
Thanks, Heidi.
I mean, I'm sorry, but nobody can compare to Ella.
True, to be honest.
I mean, if you think about it,
I'm gonna
you
put
roast
you all
yourself
on
as well.
screen, but you can still be in Discord.
Yay, Ella.
Yeah, I don't think they can hear us. I think the music is way too loud.
Yeah, it's very, very loud. They can just hear snippets of people talking, I think. Anyone knows who thinks it's gonna like with my preference
We just decided we're gonna stop talking altogether.
Yeah, we're embracing for Ella's impact. It's overload.
Right, okay, I'm switching back to the chat window now. Ella, come on. Come to mommy. Right. There you go. Yawned.
I love her.
Aww.
Aw, Ella. So
She's
cute.
adorbs.
We
New
love
followers.
you, Ella.
Yeah.
New followers. This is what you can redeem your points. We get to see Ella. We have a dog cam, but you know she was sleeping right under the entrance door. Ah, she's yawning. She's sleeping.
Oh, she's yawning.
She's like, leave me alone. I don't want to be on
Is it not
camera.
fair? Like how every single
She's
thing
kinda
they do is
shy.
It's like, oh my god, she yawned. Oh my god, she moved. So cute.
Ella.
Oh my gosh, she's breathing.
Existing.
Oh, the kisses.
She's like, go
so
away.
cute.
Okay, she's very curious about the room because she's never been in this room before. Well, she's been once for the
She's
photo
like-
shoot. Yeah, but this is what you can redeem your points. We have a dog cam and it's like PTZ. We can like, you know, we can rotate it. Okay, Ella, you're gonna destroy my room now. I'm here. The big board lady.
Good
Sit
girl.
down. She's very good girl. So yeah, this is Ella, everyone. Right, let's raid
She's like, Mom,
Constantine.
you're embarrassing me.
She wants her sleep. Yeah, she was sleeping all day, to be honest. She's gonna be hyper all night again. Ella, sit.
Oh God.
Sit. Sit.
Oh, she's like,
Good
bite
girl.
instead.
Good girl.
No,
she
sit,
doesn't
only bite.
Sit, only bite. Okay, I'm gonna raid now the Constantine. Also for being with me on the stream, Neha, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Ash.
I'm very sorry that you had to listen to our myths.
It's fine.
I'm very sorry we had to educate you today.
Thank you so
I
much
hope you
for
enjoyed
streaming.
this.
Loved all your tidbits of info and everything you prepared. Like I can see your love for Tomb Raider bleeding through your stream, and it was awesome.
I mean, come on, I have it
and,
on my arm.
I love your room, love your dog, and thank you for your tribute to Troy at the end as well. It was sad news, but I think you gave a wonderful tribute today to him. So thank you again.
Kaizem wants me to do a scream impersonation for Lara. Give me 100 bits, Kaizem, I'll do it. Until the raid starts.
Business
right.
is business.
Business is business. Exactly, my share. I have 2 minutes. Okay, so right.
I
again,
only play for business.
I only play for sports. That answer. Could you just paste the link to the Tomb Raider 4 reference photos for people to explore, and to Tomb Raider El Hawa for people to have a look, and then we'll rate.
Yeah, hold on. I need to find that again because your Tomb of Ash is behaving a bit today.
Yes, we have. Seen a spike of visits recently, so Cloudflare is not coping very well.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
show you the dog meanwhile, because she is just actually down there.
Chewing your
Chewing.
wires.
No, she found a feather from the Ooga Booga mask.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, let's raid.
Yep. It looks like Constantine is live and ready to go.
Well, I'm passing you onto him, and he will take care of you very well. See you later. Bye.
Thanks, Ash.
Bye.
Adieu.
Oh mon Dieu. Did that work?